Hi, welcome to my channel. It's me, Maya Evelina, and in today's video we're going to be doing my top 10 animes of all time 2022, because of course this list can change in a few years. I can watch something else, fall in love, and it'll knock something off this list. But until then, this is where we stand. I love anime. Yes, I love it. I've been watching since I was about 5 years old. I would stay up watching Cartoon Network. It would switch to Adult Swim. And then if you stay up late enough, back in the day, I don't know about now, past like 11 p.m., 12 p.m., they would start to play anime, and they would play the good stuff. They would play Cowboy Bebop, Inuyasha, Samurai Champloo, Full Metal Alchemist, the works. They did it. Then once high school hit, I had the ability of streaming services to stream all the animes that I could cram into my daily life, I guess. Let's stop chatting about that background on me, and let's get into the top 10 list. Also, I should mention, this list is in no particular order. So we're starting off good. At number 1 on our top 10 anime list of all time, we have Black Clover. This is an adventure, fantasy, action-packed show with 170 episodes, and boy, does the storyline get good. It gets good, you guys. You just gotta not wuss out halfway through some season. You gotta keep watching because you will not be disappointed. I promise you. So in a world where magic separates the higher class citizens from the lower class non-magic wielding normie peasants, the main character Asta, who in the beginning annoyed the absolute crap out of me, goes on an adventure journey from magicless to super extremely powerful and on a mission to become the Wizard King. Oh my god, I love the Wizard King. They got me good in one of those freaking seasons. How dare you? If you know, you know. I forgive you though. Kind of. With 170 episodes, it's one of the longest anime series. It's not that long. It's worth the watch. Don't wuss out, like I said. Keep watching it. It's so worth it. It's so good. The story. There's twists. There's twists and turns at the end. Number 2 on our top 10 anime list of all time, we have Kaguya-sama. Excuse my pronunciation. I'm not good at pronunciations, but we have Love is War. Yes, this is an amazing romantic comedy that's not too cheesy, because in animes they can get so cheesy, and then I might hate them. But no, I love this one. This one's so good. The story follows these high school students around and to, have particular feelings towards each other, but they're so deep in their skinny love, aka neither will make the first move. It's what the show's basically about. Both are waiting for the other one to make the first move, and that's why it's Love is War. And geez, oh my gosh, this show just made me really just like angry in a good way. I was just like, can the main characters just like make out already? No. They love to keep it, keep you on the edge. But the storyline is really good. Each character is really fun, unique. And if you're going to watch the show, at least watch it for Chica. Come on. She's such a fun, cute character. Who doesn't love her? And we're set for season 3 in sometime in 2022, and I'm so excited. Hopefully they make out already. Number 3 on our list of top 10 animes is Food Wars. And oh my gosh, I love cooking shows. I love cooking battles, Iron Chef America, etc. And I love anime. Duh, that's why we're making this. But this show really brings those two worlds together and collides to make a perfect cooking anime. I couldn't ask for anything more, honestly. Except for more episodes. Thank you. So imagine going to the top culinary school in Japan, and every single time you have a cooking battle, you're trying to battle to not get expelled. That's tough. That's rough. Every single episode, you're just on the edge of your seat trying to figure out, ooh, whose dish is going to be better? This guy hasn't even lost yet. Oh, he lost. How did he do that? And there are 73 episodes, and I need more. Give me more episodes of Food Wars, please. I really love it. It doesn't get too repetitive for me, and it really inspires the chef in all of us, or our taste buds, because I always want to like cook something after I watch it, or I really want to, chef it up. I watch some YouTube videos, cook something delicious that night. Number 4 on our list is, of course, Attack of Titans. Who doesn't love Attack of Titans? And my god, did I have like 30 existential crises watching this. It really just makes me a little depressed, but that's okay. It keeps me thinking about things. I recently rewatched the whole thing, and wow, it's just as good as the first time. First time I watched it was probably like 2014, so 2022, yeah, still just as good, amazing. I'm really excited for the next final season. Funimation really got us with the final season, but then there's another final season. Like, what's with that? What an original concept. The character development is so good. Each character is so unique, develops so much throughout the whole series, and you really get to grow with them in a way because they go through years in these episodes. This show is popular amongst most anime lovers, and what can I say? I can see why. Like, hello. It's so good. You just have to watch it to understand. It's definitely, I was gonna say maybe it's a good starter anime, but maybe it's a good like third anime to watch if you're getting into anime. The storyline is so robust. There's so much to dig your teeth into and to digest. If you love gore, adventure, action, this series is definitely for you. Number 5 on our list is Full Metal Alchemist, plus Brotherhood, because that one's really good too. Just the whole universe of Full Metal Alchemist is number 5 on our list today. As mentioned, this has been one of my favorite shows since I was a little kid. And boy, when I got into streaming services, did I find that one right quick. I was like, I need to find Full Metal Alchemist to watch it all right now. And then I binged it probably for a week. This is another show with magic and boys figuring it out from their youth. That's a big theme in a lot of these animes, just young boys trying to figure out their powers and fulfill some sort of dream with those powers. And I guess that's just a common theme in a lot of animes. This show really pulls at the heartstrings, especially when they kill off one of my favorite characters. One of the sweetest characters. How dare they? They are still unforgiven in my world. But sometimes they gotta do that to keep your interest and switch it up a little. Keep you at the edge of your seat. What's going to happen next? You were like, oh, did they really do that? They did that. This is another show with just like complex storyline, complex characters, amazing character development. You won't be disappointed, trust me. Worth the watch. My boyfriend thought it was boring, but who is he? Give it a go for yourself and let me know what you think. Plus, the fighting scenes, super sick, super unique. I just love animes with magic too, just because I feel like they can do a little bit more than those with kicking, fighting, and swords. But I also love those. Number 6 on our list is definitely one of my top 3s, let's just say, Mob Psycho 100. The lighting really changed right now. Each episode really shows the evolution of a character. The show follows around a middle school boy who has psychic magical abilities, and he joins up with this random just like office job kind of guy, and now they're on a mission to help people with their ghost and demon issues, and he's able to exorcise them. And he's just, it's another anime about a boy figuring out his powers, but this one's like a little bit more sweet. Here's why this is in my top 3. This anime has the most epic battle scenes ever. If you know, you know. You've seen it, you know. You know what I'm talking about. It is the most epic battle, I have a thing, like, this really scratches my itch. I have never seen anything more epic. It has broken through space and time. It starts off a little slow, don't get me wrong. The whole show, it's a different vibe. The animation style is a little bit different. It's cutesy. He's a middle school boy, so not only is he figuring out his powers, he's mostly just trying to figure out his personality, how to handle his emotions, how to try to get the girl he likes, try to get her attention, things like that. Every time you watch it, you kind of feel happy after. It's lighthearted. It keeps you in a good mood, but also scratches that fighting itch. Number 7 on our list is this one is just a classic at this point. Everyone loves this show. If you watch the show, you know what I'm talking about, and we're talking about number 7 on our list, Death Note. I think this is an amazing starter anime. So if you're trying to convert someone to start watching anime, I definitely recommend they watch Death Note. The storyline is so complex. Every single episode has you hanging at the edge of your seat. You're wondering, how are they going to get out of this one? And then they do in the most genius, interesting way possible. And you're like, wow, the person who made this story is a genius, period. The character evolution, the types of characters, it's just like, wow. And that's why it's such a beloved show in the community, and why so many people think it's even maybe the best anime of all time. That's up to debate. I don't think you can pick a all-time anime of all time. You can only do that for yourself, and that's why we're here today, to hear out my opinions. Ha ha ha. So yeah, the storyline is unmatched, and you should just watch it. I'm not going to go too in depth because so many people have mentioned this. This is everywhere in the anime community. So number 8 on our top 10 animes of all time, in my opinion, is Jujutsu Kaisen. Not only is the show amazing, but the movie was so good too. Like, Demon Slayer movie, so trash. Jujutsu Kaisen movie, ooh, so good. It was so good, you guys. The show too, obviously, it was amazing. The show is about the main character Yuji, and he absorbs a very powerful curse that takes over his body and gives him supernatural powers. And he joins the Jujutsu sorcerers, who are basically sorcerers, and they also defeat kind of like mob. They exorcise these spirits and demons and help out the world and town, Japan, where they're set. So now they're on a mission to collect all the pieces to defeat this curse within him. And yeah, that's basically the plot. This one is so enjoyable to watch. They have really great comedic scenes. They have the humor is just chef's kiss. They also have the spooky visuals, which I really enjoy. It's a great mixture of comedy, spookiness, seriousness, action. The fighting scenes also amazing. The evil characters, very intriguing. Definitely recommend Jujutsu Kaisen. Number 9 on our list is Hunter x Hunter. At first, I didn't think I was gonna like the show. I don't know. It was like another show about a little boy who is trying to fight to become powerful and achieve something. And I don't know. And then I started watching it and I was like, oh, this is definitely not what I expected. It is so good. It is just so much more than that. The storyline is so, again, robust. It is complex. Each character is so unique. They build the personalities so well. The fighting scenes are awesome. Honestly, some of my favorite characters came out of the show. The friendships are wholesome. And I even feel for the bad guys some of the time. But I'm one of those people who do feel for the bad guys a lot of the time. They just confirmed season 7, and thank God, because I was worried. I was like, excuse me, are we just gonna end it here when one of my favorite characters hasn't even been fully developed yet? I was gonna raise hell. But thank God, again, they just confirmed season 7. No exact release date yet. But I'm gonna get that character development from my favorite character, Hisoka. I was gonna say, we don't know that much about him, you know? He has so much potential. There is so much behind him. He is sinister. He is charming. He's creepy. But also, he's interesting. Look at him. This is another long anime, but again, it's such a good watch. Like, I also got into it pretty quickly. A lot of animes, it takes a little bit more time, couple episodes to really get into it. I got into it just about right away with this one. So, highly recommend Hunter x Hunter. Number 10 on our list is another top 3 for me. Disastrous Life of Psyche K. Readily available if you don't have any anime streaming channels just yet on Netflix. Go watch it. This show is quite unlike the others, I do have to say. Maybe it's most similar to Mob Psycho, but that's besides the point. This show is wholesome, it is funny, it is feel good. Every episode you're gonna leave feeling good, no matter what. Unlike Attack on Titan where you're gonna feel depression, existential crisis, and dread. The premise of the show is Psyche, a high school student who is born with immense psychic, powerful, magical abilities, is just trying to live a normal life. He doesn't want anyone to know about his psychic abilities. The only people who know is his family and a couple people as the show goes on. But he's just trying to live a normal life. He doesn't want any attention drawn to him. But all his classmates and his friends, they all just love Psyche. So they just try to mess with him all the time. And he's just like, leave me alone. No. And they're like, Psyche, we love you. And I'm like, I love you. And then he just gets into a bunch of, events that he doesn't want to get into. But they're very entertaining and fun and exciting for the viewers. There's some really epic scenes that Psyche gets into with his magical abilities. You just gotta watch and find out. But I highly recommend this one. It's a feel good. It's gonna make you laugh. It's an easy watch, let's just say. Some of these, maybe it's a little bit more difficult to watch for some viewers, but this one, it's easy, it's breezy, it's fun. So you guys, we're at the end of my list of top 10 animes of all time 2022. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I bet there's some opinions, some talk going around on some of my picks, some of my claims, some of my stuff. I don't know. Voice all of that in the comments, please. And please leave some anime recommendations for me to watch, and maybe I'll review them in the future. That would be fun. I would enjoy that. Please like, subscribe, hit the bell button, and stay tuned for my next video because they're coming soon. This is only my 13th or 14th video. So I'm a fresh girl on the YouTube scene. Anyway, yeah, thank you. Bye.